Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Freed, Harrington Park School District. We are super excited. Today is our first episode of One Small Step. We have today some of our amazing third graders here to kind of talk to us about the things that they love and things that kind of make them the same and make us what we are as Spartans. So today I have Ariana.
Hi.
Hey, Olive.
Hi.
And Layton.
Hi.
Yeah. All right. So today, what we are going to ask them to do is just take a minute and kind of talk to us about the things that make them happy, things that make them special, and who wants to start? Jump right in. Go ahead.
So, I really like my friends and the things I get to do with them because, well, without them, I'd be very lonely. And I really love, doing trips. I'm really flexible and stuff like that. I do, a lot of sports and activities after school.
So tell me about what you wanted to discuss. You wanted to talk about being a part of the theater group or softball?
The theater group.
Let me hear all about it.
So basically, it's like it's basically like a theater group. You get a poem, you audition, someone say you get a poem the next, and then you practice your lines until the show, and then everybody really, really nice there, and it's just a great program, and it doesn't matter what age you are, or what size you are. He doesn't the casting members don't give you a poem by your age or your size. They give you
I love that.
or by your ability.
I love that. So what show are you doing right now?
I'm doing Aladdin.
You're doing Aladdin? Have you done other shows before?
Yes, I've done High School Musical, Matilda, and then this is Aladdin.
What is your favorite part about being a part of a theater group? Because a theater group is super important. It's a big family, right? What do you love about it?
Willie, the creator, his number one word is team, and we can't really say we're nervous. And then when usually the show's over, we all really cry because it's just such a fun opportunity.
I love it. I love it. So you love being a part of a team, is that it?
Yeah.
I like that. That is super cool. That is awesome. And let me ask you a couple of questions about that. What shows are you looking forward to in the future? Is there any show coming up? Like what?
So, after Aladdin, after I do the show, it's Footloose, and then we're all doing that.
Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome. There you go. There you go. Good girls.
And we're also very good dancers, all of us.
Yeah. That is awesome. Super cool. Super cool. All right, who's up next? Go ahead, Aaron. Let's go right in a row.
Yeah. Okay. So, my name is Ariana. Sorry.
And you wanted to talk about your dance.
Yes.
Tell me all about it, because I love what you are doing, because both my daughters were in dance, and they loved lyrical, right? So tell me about your dance program and what you dig.
So, in my dance program, I got an AEDE in Park Ridge. AEDE in Park Ridge. I always say ADE. And I do competition dancing.
Cool.
And,
yeah. How does it make you feel when you dance, Ariana? Yeah. Is there a word?
Probably, how do I don't think there's a word to it. But,
that's good then.
To let myself free.
Yeah. That's super cool. So you're free. So it's like a happiness, right? So it means you can be yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Now, do you like being part of a group too? Because everybody's kind of different. Like Olive, you were saying, right? In theater, doesn't matter how big you are, small you are, what age you are. It's all about being part of the team, right?
In my dance, there's some chaos in the beginning.
Of course.
But then there's no more chaos. So,
do you like being the dance part? Do you like being creative and inventive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
That's
He
pretty
knows
cool.
me pretty well.
Yes. Yeah, that's awesome. That is so cool. What else would you like to add?
My favorite dance
it.
My favorite dance, I don't know what you would call it. My favorite dance theme is lyrical.
Love it.
It's like when you get to dance to the song and you get to act out the words.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably not watching this video, but my teacher, Mr. Dan.
Yeah.
He runs the best dance studio, and he's a really good teacher.
Oh, that's very sweet. All right. So tell me what you want to talk about. You want to talk about softball, right?
Yes.
I totally dig it. Go for it.
Okay, so I love softball because I get to see even though me and Oliver are like the youngest players on the team, we still make lots of new friends, and we just love making friends. And sadly, some of them are moving up next year to the 12U. So next year, me and Oliver will still be on that team. And
have you been working hard?
yes.
Do you go to learn how to hit, and do you feel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, Oliver's a pitcher and I'm a catcher.
Wow, that is super cool. Really?
Yeah.
Are you a righty or a lefty pitcher?
Righty. I'm working on a changeup.
I love the changeup. My daughter Ella loves softball, and she played club too, and she played for all those teams. So we know who the Vipers are. That is super cool. So what are you excited about for this season, you think?
I'm excited about for this season because there's gonna be new people on the team.
Really?
And we may actually be able to pitch in a game.
Yeah.
It's not.
We'll see.
Because we weren't allowed to do it this year. We have to prove ourselves. We have to prove ourselves.
That's okay. So tell me, real quick question. What do you love about being part of Vipers and your softball team?
I love about being a part of Vipers because we're all there for each other. Because, example, one time I got hit right here.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to bat the whole time. And it just...
Did it hurt?
Very.
Wow. But everybody was there for you, right?
Yeah.
That is cool. Can I ask you guys some questions?
Yes.
Well, sit back and get comfy. So here's my first question. So what, part of this is, and I guess my first question to you guys is, listening to each other's stories, right? Because each one is different, right? From softball to dance to theater, right? Everybody's got totally different stories, but was there anything that you found the same?
Yeah.
And kind of linked us together?
Yes.
All right, I'll go through each one of you. Go ahead. What do you think?
So I think what's the same is everybody's always there for each other, and no matter how hard it gets, we're always gonna be right there and supporting our friends.
I love that. We're going to be there and support our friends. I love that. Go ahead.
I was just talking about this with Dr. Freed earlier.
Yeah.
We're all friends, and we all have differences and all similarities. We all do dancing, we all do sports, and we all do acting, and we all do singing, and we all do gymnastics.
Yeah.
So much things we
You're all the
do
same.
together, and it makes us feel like one whole
Family.
trio
Yes.
of trio.
Yes.
Trio. It's like they're twins, and I'm their triplet.
I love that. Layton, what do you got?
Triplet.
What's your thought?
So basically, I think what's the same with all of us, we do all of the same activities, and we just love doing them together, and we just love each other so much.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So let me ask you a quick question about that. So is there other kids from HP that do the things that you guys do?
Yes, we have a whole group of friends,
Yes.
and we'll just
Tierney
you
just
can't pull us apart. We're
They can't pull you
yeah.
apart.
the good group.
I
Yeah.
love
So the two people
That's great.
the two other people who are exactly like us are Tierney and Emily.
I love
They
it.
are other third graders. Tierney does gymnastics and acting, and Emily does gymnastics, but she's starting. Her first play is going to be Footloose, and we're super excited to do the new things with the same people from High School Musical and a new person with Footloose.
I love it. So let me ask you, this is a great question.
Yeah.
If you had a superpower,
Ooh, I was just talking about this.
what would it be? What would be your superpower?
Okay, too much.
Mine would probably have to be moving stuff with my mind.
Ooh, I like
Like
that.
Matilda.
Yeah.
Mm.
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis. I'm
Wait,
moving.
how do you know what that is? I have no idea what that is.
It's like you can move stuff with your mind.
Ooh, that was very good. What was yours,
I
Aaron?
can't choose between two things.
Give me one.
Maybe
They're
First one.
both so good.
So give me both. Let me hear.
I'm gonna say my best one last. To make stuff with my fingers, and my other one is to make people friends at first sight.
Ariana.
Like if you think of, and then they be,
To make people
Yeah,
friends
yeah.
at first sight.
Ariana,
I
Make me
l-
all of them later.
moving stuff with your hand is telekinesis. Basically,
With
putting
your
it
hands.
into
That's
your mind.
awesome. Olive, what is yours?
And I want nobody to be mean in the world, so I basically want everyone to be kind and nice to each other, because then we wouldn't have these problems in the world and we would have a great life.
That's awesome. So let me ask you, what does it mean to be a good friend?
Oh.
Yeah, Ari, let me start with you.
I think being a good friend is always being there for someone, and when someone is getting bullied, or
Mm-hmm.
you can just stand up for your friend.
Got it.
Okay, so basically, I think being a friend is being trustworthy to one another. And when someone tells you something private, you should keep it private.
Good. Olive?
I think being a friend is being kind, nice, and always supporting, and even if you have to give up or sacrifice something really hard
Mm-hmm.
to have your friend, you can always be there. And so once someone was being mean to Leighton,
Wait,
and
that's other thing?
it
Oh.
was weird, but now they're best friends. We're not gonna say
we're best
who.
friends.
That's
Yeah.
all right. That's good.
We're best friends now.
So here's a super important question. So
Okay.
what part of this, one small step program is to understand each other, right? And
Yeah.
and kind of what Harrington Park and being a Spartan is all about, right? So, what makes you feel great about coming to school every day? What makes you feel good about coming to HP? All right, I'll go backwards now. Olive, you're up.
So at first, the first 2 grades, I had some nervous problems and anxiety going into school.
Sure.
But then I realized all my friends are gonna be with me no matter what, and even though my mom's not there or my family, they are gonna take care of me.
Yeah, they're your family. Olive, that's wonderful. That's so sweet. Yeah. Air high five. Ready? Good job. Wait, go ahead. I'm gonna bounce.
Oh, she's bouncing. Okay, bouncing. So basically, when I love coming to school because I get my, even though I wake up and I'm tired, I think of all my teachers that are very nice, by the way, and all of my classmates are gonna be there, and no one likes to see you grumpy on a Monday.
Who does?
So just wake up,
Have some
You're
cereal.
Snap
That's
out of it.
be your best self.
right.
Your teachers and friends are gonna be there for you, and that's what matters.
I love it. Awesome. Very nice. All right.
One thing for the new people who are coming for One Small Step, and I have another thing for what I love about coming to school.
Two
Yeah.
things.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, so the first thing is about the One Small Step. Even if you guys don't know each other at all, when you guys come, just try to make
Yes.
friends.
Mm-hmm.
Make
Um,
friends. is
I
what
like-
matters.
I love school because I love my teacher, Miss G. She's super,
Yeah.
she's really nice,
Yeah.
and she
I miss Miss Parker.
she cares.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like seeing all my friends.
I love it. So-
a lot of the people in our class are funny. There's a lot of people in
Yeah.
our class that are funny, but all the boys are the funny ones.
Yeah. So you just love
Stop
coming to school and being part of this big family, right?
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. Is there a favorite part of this family tradition that you totally like? Think about that for a second. You guys have been, you're 3rd graders now, right? So
Yeah.
you've been here now, right? For
Over
4
3 years.
whole years, since
Yeah,
kindergarten,
cool.
Think.
Cool.
right?
Yeah.
I've known you guys since you were little kids. right?
Yeah, like
And that-
kindergarten.
yeah, absolutely. So
I
what's your
was wondering
favorite part about being in this HP family? Go ahead. Yeah, all right, go ahead.
My favorite part about being part of this HP family is meeting all the new people, getting to know them, and I love getting to see all my getting to meet all my new teachers. Like you feel happy.
You feel happy.
You
Yeah.
feel happy.
That's
like,
a good
you
way
feel,
to say
you
it.
feel shy at first, but like when you end the year, I
just
personally
awesome.
I cried.
Oh,
Because last year, I cried, and I was Alvin Lane with it.
yeah.
Why are you crying?
I was
You're like, why are you crying?
no, she was actually
No, I was actually crying.
That's
And
all
I was
right.
like,
You're gonna miss it, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Olive, what's your thought?
So basically, same thing for Rihanna for the new kids. Like when I start the year, every year there's always more and more new kids, and then so this year there was like two of the new kids in our class.
Wow.
So yeah, actually
Oh
three.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, three. So, but in the beginning there was only two. Yeah. So I went. My mom pushed me up to one of them and said, "Say hi to your new best friend."
I love
And
it.
I was like, "Hi," but I was like, "Mom, I don't need to make friends myself. I don't need you to make friends for me because I can make friends myself." But her push was very helpful because now I'm like best friends with them, and they're like part of the group.
So you love how everybody's friends in Harrington Park. Now, what's your
My
thoughts?
turn.
After you, I'm gonna try something after you.
Okay, so basically, I love how everybody treats you kindly, and I love how everybody treats you nicely, and everybody gets a chance.
That's
It's
right.
like a way. And also, all of the teachers are very nice. Like my teacher, Miss Brackenberry,
And our teacher, Miss G.
Yes.
She's like so.
Yeah,
That's
they're
it.
in the G's. They're in the G's, but I'm in the Miss Brackenberry.
Awesome.
Sad.
So, last question: if you had any advice for anybody that's going to be watching
Oh,
this,
yes, yes.
right? So think about that for a second. Like, if you had any advice to anybody who's watching this about why HP is such a special place to be, right? Like, what would it be?
Mine is probably the three of us. We're like three peas in a pod.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we, even if something gets in between us, like, we always break it up and we always become, like, it's like we're, like, one pea comes out of the pod, then the pea comes back in the pod, and then we're one big family. And then we're one big family.
I love it. I love it. Like, Dad.
Okay, so basically, I have advice. Just don't care what anybody says to you, even though if it's rude. Don't care, but you should stand up for yourself because if they don't stop after you stand up for yourself, go tell a teacher.
Absolutely.
You shouldn't be scared to do it.
Never.
Go tell a teacher.
Oh, what's your thought?
And HP is just a great school. You learn a lot, and everybody's just there for you. Whenever there's always people there for you, and you make great friends there. We actually met over pre-K, but we became more closer and closer from HP because we were like in the same classes, and we were well,
In
even though
kindergarten.
even though we weren't in the same classes for most of our class, we got to know each other either way because, like, long distance friendship is
Yeah.
the best kind of friendship.
Go ahead.
Just like me all Lane were like all Lane and like we only knew like each other.
Mhm.
We didn't know anyone else. Then mostly, but then like girls came up to us and we were like
Yeah, so it was important.
mostly.
So when we talk about being a part of HP, does it feel like it's one big family?
Yes.
Yes.
And does everybody have like pretty much? Sounds like a lot of different stories, right?
Yeah.
But everybody's
Adventures.
one place, right?
Adventures.
All right. So listen, that was fantastic.
It was.
You guys were amazing.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, everybody, wave goodbye. Say thank you so much.
Bye.